Days turned into months, and months slipped into years. The rhythm of disappointment became Kwame's silent song. Every announcement from the Ministry of Health became a source of pain instead of hope. When the radio stations reported that a new batch of health workers had been cleared, Kwame's heart would leap only to crash when he discovered his category, the allied health professionals, was once again left behind. Clearance for nurses, doctors, midwives, the news would say, but no mention of people like him. At home, life was tightening like a rope around his neck. His father's health was failing, and the medicines he needed grew more expensive. His mother's small tomato business no longer made profit. Prices were rising. Customers were fewer, and debts were piling up. Kwame tried to hide his frustration, but it showed in his eyes. Every day, when neighbors passed by their compound, someone would ask, "Yeah, Kwame, you're still at home." Another would add, but didn't you finish university long ago?" Some said it out of curiosity. Others said it to mock, but they all felt the same sting. His friends who became artisans now lived comfortably. Kojo the welder had married and built a single-room house. Ya the mason had a motorbike and wore fine slippers. And Kwame, the graduate, still begged his mother for transport fare. Sometimes, when he walked through town, little children would whisper, "There goes the man who studied plenty but has no job." He pretended not to hear, but inside, he felt like screaming. One Sunday afternoon, while the family sat around a bowl of banku, his father spoke softly. "Kwame, my son, I know you are trying, but this house is sinking. Your mother's business is dying. If you could even find something small to do anything." Kwame swallowed hard. "Papa, I've tried. You know I've applied everywhere." "I know," his father said, eyes wet, "but Ghana has turned its back on people like you. They only help those with long legs." He was right. Kwame knew how the system worked. Every year, he saw people with connections, sons and daughters of politicians, get jobs instantly, while those without links waited endlessly. Sometimes he would hear, "If you know someone at the ministry, you'll be posted next month." He didn't know anyone. He had only his certificates, his prayers, and his patience. As the frustration deepened, he stopped attending church. He couldn't stand hearing preachers say, "Your miracle is near." 5 years had passed, and that miracle never came. One night, he sat outside alone, watching the stars. The generator hums from nearby houses filled the air. He thought of leaving Ghana, joining those who risked everything to start life abroad. At least, he thought, there, effort counts. But he had no visa, no savings, no one to help him. He closed his eyes and whispered, "I'm not lazy. I'm just tired." Somewhere in the distance, a political rally echoed through a loudspeaker. The crowd was cheering, and the candidate was promising jobs for the youth. Kwame laughed bitterly. He had heard it all before. "Promises are cheap," he said under his breath, "but hunger is expensive."